As chairman, you got to be impressed by the performance the lads put in there tonight, haven't you?
Fantastic. You couldn't ask for more. I know, everyone will just see that we got beat by Glossop, who are probably going to win the league, and hopefully for them win the Vars, and they've got the League Cup final as well. But we played them twice in the space of a week, and 2 goals against another player is the difference between us. Our goalkeeper never had a proper save to make. I think in the second half he might have had 2 chances on goal, and one of them being the goal. You really cannot fault what Paul and the lads have done here today, and to be fair, for most of the season. The way that they've played and they've conducted themselves. I mean, normally when we come to Glossop, with the greatest respect, we get nothing. And not just us, we'll come here, St Helens will come here, Runcorns, the 2 Runcorns will come here, and most people always end up, there's cards galore. Last time we come here we had 2 players sent off for nothing. I can't even remember it. Yeah, we've come here tonight and the lads have done fabulous. They've stayed disciplined, they've stayed strong, they picked up no cards, they've played football, and you can't fault them. And to be, Glossop have done well. When they're playing well, the momentum's with them, and that's what happens when you're at the top of the league. You get the piece of luck like what they did again.
Makeshift back 4, that was an impressive performance by the lot of them, wasn't it?
You wouldn't have thought so, would you? You could go through the team, they all played, they all stayed disciplined, they all stayed strong, they knew what they were doing, no one got caught out. You wouldn't, if you were to look at that game, if you just turned up and watched that game of football and you're asked, which team's in, 9th, which team's 2nd or joint top or whatever they are now, you wouldn't be picking half and half there. You would not be able to separate them.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate couldn't capitalise on the opportunity with the penalty in the first half.
No, you'd have put your house on Ronnie scored on that one, but for whatever, the keeper's got to it, stopped it, it didn't fall nice, so if that goes in, it's a different story, isn't it? Who knows what could have happened then. But overall we didn't deserve to lose anyway. And like I say, Paul's done a great job this year with the lads that he's brought in, and the way that he's got them playing. You can't fault it. You really can't. I mean, you might look and think we'd be finishing possibly a little lower than what we did last year, but teams change all the time, especially more so at this level. And it's about rebuilding, and the lads that he had here tonight, as well as the lads that weren't here, that there's a good solid core there of excellent players, and if Paul and the lads all stay together, then there's no reason why things can't go on. We've seen the games that we've played against the top sides, and I wouldn't say we've been outclassed by much by any of them really. I think that the way they've played, you look at Northwich, you look at Runcorn, when they come to Marine, these in the past however long, you wouldn't be saying that we were down and out and miles behind them all. We've given them all a game, and we've taken points off most of them as well. Look at Northwich, took 4 points off them. The draw against Runcorn, we kept them. For everything that they do, we stayed disciplined and strong. We've done it against Glossop. If Paul and the lads can stay and build on that, then there's no reason why next year we can't improve again.
And of course you've got the Liverpool Senior Cup final coming up, and performances like that are going to give the whole team confidence, aren't they?
I'd like to think so, yeah. I mean, it's a cup final. We've played Skem a couple of times before, won one, lost one. All the games have been at their place. I don't think it holds any fear going there. We'd like to have played it somewhere else, but it's for the county FA to decide, and we get no choice in that. So all we can do is go there, play our game the way that we know we can, and stay disciplined like we know we can, and hopefully have a full squad to choose from, and hold no fear going there. We're not the favourites. It's nothing to lose for us. We just go there and do our thing, and hopefully we can come away with the trophy.
1-0 to Glossop, but if a performance ever deserved a reward, surely that was it, wasn't it?
Well, no one's can turn around and say we never had a go, Paul. That was absolutely outstanding, that, mate. I haven't had one centre half in the side today. Again, I've had Josh Bissell, I've had James Buckley, I've had Nathan Valentine, I've had Tom Williams, I've had young Lewis Clark come in. All defending, mate. So as you've just said, mate, we didn't deserve that. We certainly deserved the point, and we've given Glossop a right old fight over the last 2 games, mate. Not just tonight, but last week. And they know we haven't just turned up because it's Glossop and they're at Wembley and they're going to win the league. Or they could win the league. We tried to stop them winning tonight. We've missed the penalty. I think if the penalty goes in, there's a bit more pressure on them. But overall, I thought, no, again, it goes from Monday, mate. The group of lads that have turned up tonight, 16 of them, they've had and put a right good shift in for AFC Liverpool, mate, and they've frightened the frightened Glossop to death. So they know they've been in the game tonight, mate.
Ryan Jones been never safe to make, did he?
No. And again, that goes down to the defending, the way we set up. We made it difficult for them. They were going over the top a lot. Opposition managers, it's easy when you win a game of football, or the assistant managers turn around, they go like that. We're the best team that played. I know that. I'm not being disrespectful to no one. I know when AFC Liverpool have a go and play the way they can play, to give anyone, I've said it since I've been manager, mate, and tonight was one of them nights, and it was just unfortunate that there was a little bit of a mix-up, and that's how they got their goal. We've given the ball away in the wrong area while we're on the front foot, and again, they've got goal scorers galore, so go and put one in.
Yeah, both games, their goals come out of nothing, didn't they?
Yeah, again, but they're fighting for the league, they're fighting on all fronts, Paul, so I've always said the momentum's there for them. And you've got to give credit somewhere along the line. But tonight I just thought our lads were immense, and I'm disappointed, genuinely disappointed we haven't got nothing out of that game.
Yeah, all over the pitch, nothing less than 9 out of 10 performances, was it?
No, well, again, if people were here that watch this, these lads that have come up a long way, who have been in work since 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, mate, got to get up, got to get home tonight, whatever time, then go to work. But people that haven't been here, mate, have missed a right good effort by AFC Liverpool players, because I'm proud of them tonight, mate. And it's not pussyfooting around, that's a fact. That it was unbelievable, top performance. And it's nice for some of the young lads to come in to play in front of a big crowd. But we've got nothing but praise for the lads tonight, mate, because of the effort.
You could tell by the relief in the crowd when their goal went in, how much hard work you put Glossop through. Yeah.
Same old, Paul, innit? We've never had no luck up here. But one day it may change. Maybe we'll get them in the Vars or something next year, I don't know. But it's in their hands now, mate. But we tried to take a little bit out of it tonight. And honestly, I think if we'd have scored the penalty, I think we'd have gone on and won the game. Because I thought we really, really played well. I thought Liam Loughlin come in, who hasn't been playing for a good month or so. He's had a bit of sciatica in his back, and they couldn't even get near him, mate. Nowhere near him. And it's great credit to Liam. I've just praised Liam there. I think he's the best player in this league, mate. Once he gets his head on it, once he's fit, there's no better player. And I'm privileged to have him, mate. Because once he starts playing, mate, we tick. And I know I might be giving a little few hints out there to managers and things like that, but honestly, he was immense tonight, as his cousin is, and young Dan. But I can go right through the side again, Paul. I just thought generally, what a great performance. It was just a pity that we were on the wrong end of that result, because again we didn't deserve it. And believe it or not, the lads are really, really disappointed, isn't it? You think they've just lost the league themselves. But that's the mentality I want. I want them in, whether there's 2 games or 22 games left. I want them in if they lose games of football, because that's what I try and instill in them. So, a little bit disappointed. No more than disappointed, to be fair, because I know full well we could have won that game.
Well, congratulations on the performance tonight.
Thanks very much, Paul, and thanks for you coming again. Okay.